is we're going to get into an all fours position. And the idea here is we want the hands to be shoulder width apart with the shoulder stacking directly over top of the wrist. We want the knees to be basically slightly ahead of the hip. So if I draw a line from my belly button down to the floor, my knees line up perfectly. Okay. So then from there, we want the knees also to be hip width apart, along with the feet being hip width apart and the toes being tucked. The next thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we set our spine into neutral. So how we can do that is a cue where we push through our shoulders, rounding our spine, creating a nice rounding of the spine here like this. This is going to be point A. Then we're going to do the reverse, and we're going to create a curve in our spine, and this is going to be point B. So now this is point A, and this is B. We want to find our midpoint by splitting the difference. So mine would be right about there, and the goal overall is I want to create a nice natural lumbar curve in my lower back, so that nice curve that we naturally have, and that would be considered our neutral spine. So I don't want to have like a rounding or a posterior pelvic tilt where I'm tucking my tailbone underneath me, but I also don't want an excessive curve in my lower back as well, because then that compresses the discs. I just want to keep that nice and natural and neutral. Okay. Then from here, we want to lock the hands into position, but corkscrew the arms externally. So what I mean by that is I keep the hands fixed, and I'm going to rotate the arms outward so that the pit of my elbow faces forward. So in this case, the pit of my elbows are going to be facing towards the camera here. Okay, so if you notice that, that'll set my shoulders into a nice stable position, right? And you'll be able to feel that as you externally rotate. And lastly, we're going to engage the core by drawing the belly button in towards the spine, and then lift the knees 1 or 2 inches off the floor. And we just hold this position just like this. Okay, so we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nicely done.